Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Breast Cancer Awareness. You see that? I know the lighting's not great, but
And it's in plastic, but
yeah, you get to watch. Open it. We went to, was it yesterday?
yeah.
We went to Lebanon, to Dartmouth Hospital, teaching hospital.
It's a college, isn't it? Your university.
They may call it a college, I don't know, but it's a university.
Well,
and
there is a difference in between the two.
Yeah, but some schools keep the name college.
No, but
oh, and my wife's doctor is studied at Harvard. Harvard.
I thought you said Yale.
Oh, Yale. Yeah, sorry, Yale. So she has a very good doctor. He's probably a teaching doctor.
I think he's like the
head of that department.
Head of the oncology.
Well, I just opened it.
Oh, I got so damn many cards floating around here. It's in my wallet.
These were free, by the way. They were at the not the receptionist desk, but
somebody's desk.
Yeah.
We seen so many people yesterday. It's like, oh.
Yeah. We went. So let me give you the rundown. We drove. What time did we leave?
Probably about 6:30.
So we left about 6 or 6:30 in the AM.
Yeah. In the AM, it's like, oh.
And neither one of us had a good night's sleep the night before. I slept about half an hour, and we drove hour and a half to hour 45 minutes to Lebanon, New Cary, formerly known as New Hampshire. And it was really easy to get to the hospital, really easy. It's like we turned right, and then we turned left, and we were there. Not difficult at all. I drew some blood from my wife and took a chest x-ray, both of which went like fast, a lot faster than I expected. I thought they were going to do a mammogram, but they didn't do that. I don't know why, but I guess because of all the other testing. Because when they not here, we don't live in Keene, but in Keene, they did an MRI and they took samples, biopsy during MRI or something like that. I wasn't in the room.
They did the MRI and then they put imaging on to help them locate where it was at, and then they did the biopsy.
And then about a week later, they did another biopsy in another part of my wife's body, close by, under her arm.
That one really hurt.
By ultrasound, was it?
Yeah.
By ultrasound. And they took 5 samples. Okay, so yesterday we went up there, and like my wife said earlier, we saw so many people yesterday. I mean, with all honesty, I
think we saw everybody except the president.
Yeah.
Not that we really want to see him, but hey.
But it was a very nice facility, and the people were very helpful and very polite. I mean, I don't have anything negative to say about that experience, except that we wish we didn't have to go through this, and I definitely wish my wife didn't have to go through this.
When you get done, I need you to help me fill my brown thingy.
Okay. So, we talked to the doctor. Initially, my wife thought she wanted to go ahead and do the mastectomy.
Well, I sent you 2 books, one about the breast cancer surgery itself, and then one about the reconstruction, and I hadn't had a chance to look at the DVDs that were in either one of them, because I only had them maybe a day and a half, and running around like a chicken with my head cut off. It's like, oh.
Yeah, because we're going
millions of doctors.
Yeah, appointments in Keene, appointments in Lebanon, plus we have other things going on, like inspection. We had inspection this morning. We didn't exactly pass, but he didn't exactly fail us either. He's given us, a month, 3 or 4 weeks?
Something like that.
You know, I mean, we just haven't had I mean, we've been doing work, but we just, neither one, I mean, both of us have both of us have health issues.
For God's sakes, we gotta sleep too. It's like,
Yeah.
we'll be
And,
psychopathic if we don't.
you know, and, anyway, so we've been running around doing all this, and so initially my wife decided mastectomy, but then she looked through the books, and she looked at the DVDs, she's talked to some people, and she has, at this point, changed her mind, decided to
A
go
partial mastectomy, or a lumpectomy, what they call it.
a lumpectomy.
Partial mastectomy.
So they'll basically take the tissue from around the tumors and the tumors. You don't want to take the tissue from around the tumors and not take the tumors. That would not be good.
Well, and they may have to make sure they get clear margins, so they send the sample to the laboratory and mark the edges with each edge with a different color of ink, and make sure that it's got clear margins around it. So
So the lab,
if they don't have clear margins, they might have to do another surgery.
yeah, and we don't want that. And another issue that another thing that was an issue, and hopefully won't be now, was my wife's blood sugar has not been in control, and they didn't want to do surgery while her blood sugar was high.
Well, it was the plastic surgeons. It was the plastic surgeons, not the general surgeons.
Oh, okay. Well, today, after I don't know how long we've been fighting this, she got her insulin. So.
Yeah, and I couldn't have insulin in the Lantus Solstar pen because you have to have either problems with your hands in manipulating the vials and stuff, or have be very poor vision in order to.
Or have the money yourself to pay for it.
Well, because it's expensive and they don't want to put out as much money.
Yeah, and what was it, like $300?
The tightwads at the insurance company.
Yeah, was it like $300?
Yeah, like, what was it, $285 or something like that?
Something like that, yeah.
I was like, ow.
And, you know, I mean, we appreciate...
That was the deductible.
Yeah, we appreciate the help that people have been providing through Fundly. Fundly, is it?
Mm-hmm,
yeah.
Fundly.
But nobody's provided us that kind of money, and, you know, so... It's what, $160 so far?
100 something, 65, I think, or something like that.
So, plus there's another 20 somebody donated, but they did it through PayPal, and Fundly for some reason will not take PayPal.
They only take WeCare.com. I guess they just don't want to fight with all the systems. And
yeah, so I have to transfer the PayPal money, I guess, into our bank account. But, you know, we deeply appreciate the help that people have given. We deeply appreciate, you know, the kind comments and things like that. We're
not
very
grateful idiots.
Yeah, we are not. We are definitely grateful for what... It's not... I know some people just cannot afford to donate, and we understand that, that's why we also are thankful that people just care. The fact that there are people that care. We're thankful. You know, unlike many, not all, but many, if not the majority of activists in Keene who are very selfish, and, you know, they've said straight out that if somebody commits suicide, basically good riddance. And I'm like, you know, that's...
Well, do it to yourself then.
Yeah, I mean, would you like to be treated that way?
Telling them, the Keene activists.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to cry for you.
You know, I mean, I just think it's sad that so many of you are like that.
They're young, they're stupid, they're fucked up, basically.
So, anyway, so I'll go ahead and see if I can put a link on this video for Fundly. But, yeah, one of the people we talked to, like my wife said earlier, we talked to a lot of people. In front of her desk, I'm sorry, the batteries on this thing are getting weak.
What kind of batteries are they?
I think AA. There, that's a better. You see that?
There's a container of them.
Yeah, like a little straw basket, willow basket. And my wife got one and I got one. They weren't charging anything. They were just there.
I'm surprised.
And the thing is, what am I going to put it on? Because I don't like to put things on and take things off. So I would like to put it on something like permanent or
if you had like a
semi-permanent.
lanyard that you wore.
Oh yeah, that would be good. Yeah.
But you don't wear a lanyard or anything.
I could always get one and put on my keychain. And when I was, this usually blinds me. Look, see, nothing. When I was in Weeblos, which is between Cub Scouts and Boy Scouts, the way we did our merit badges, you had 3 like ribbons, and you put your merit badges on those 3 ribbons. But
oh, this is my pouchy thing to put my little drainage.
Oh yeah, she got
the cup to measure the drainage with.
Yeah, that was one thing they talked about was the drainage. There's going to be a tube on both sides.
Drain under the side I have surgery on.
Yeah, and we're going to have a visiting nurse or something come by.
Because he can't do it.
I've worked in hospice. My mother was an RN. And I'm like...
Is it the blood or is it...
I don't know. I just don't know what it is. I mean, of all the things I've done and seen and gone through in my life...
Well, you don't faint at the sight of blood.
No. I don't know. I don't know what it is. But anyway, folks, so I can look at my wife today and she looks better. I can tell she feels better. We're going through this. We're going to make it.
Well, sleep helps too.
Yeah, definitely. And if we would not have been going through all this, then the house would have been fine this morning.
Maybe not perfect, but...
So, it's like... Breast cancer is not fun.
Definitely not.
And for those who don't know, the actor that played Shaft in the Shaft movies in the 70s, he has breast cancer, or he had breast cancer. So men get it also.
Not as often, but I'm sure, but they get it.
Yeah, men get it. So, you guys out there, check. But I don't know if there's anything else I need to say. When my wife finally got her insulin, she got medicine from the doctor. She's going to see. Okay, our doctor will not give her certain medicines for some reason. We have the same doctor. That doctor gives me my medicine, but won't give her the same medicines. So, the people up in...
Well, I think it's because the initial diagnosis has been made, but on you, but... And she's just kind of refilling them on you,
The people up in Lebanon, they said, right now you really need this medicine. And that's true, she does. So, so are we going back this week or next week?
Second, the third.
So we're going on the 2nd and the 3rd. And the 3rd is usually the day we get paid and run around and pay bills.
Oh, that's going to be fun.
Yeah, so, we're still going to have to do something other than just going to Lebanon on that day, but maybe on that day when we're in Lebanon we can actually go someplace and eat. I don't know. The doctor or nurse or somebody up there is going to give her scripts for the psych meds because our doctor won't give them to her. But
but the one doesn't get along with my digestive system at all.
And maybe the people up there will be able to come up with...
Tell them, look, this one does not like me at all.
Yeah, Depakote. And, I've tried both the generic Depakote, which is the same thing to me.
Well, I've heard it's a very old medicine, too.
Yeah, and it's used by many people as a mood stabilizer. I don't find it helps me. To me, it never helped me as a mood stabilizer, but that's me. I mean, everybody's different. But at least the ER doctor gave her some Ativan, gave her a script for Ativan. That was good. She got that. We also, I guess it was the ER doctor here that gave her scripts for a couple of other things. We got those thanks to the people who have donated on Fundly. And we had gas to go to Lebanon because of people in Fundley. Thank you. We still have 2 trips coming up, and then there'll be more trips. This is not going to be the end of it. This is an ongoing issue, and there's going to be follow-up as well. And it won't be one follow-up appointment. It'll be multiple appointments. So, so Maggie, she just tried to pick John up.
Oh, that probably would it didn't go.
And believe it or not, he's nursing right this moment. And
well, she's probably not giving anything.
Yeah, it's just comfort.
I'm sure she's dried up like a
Yeah.
cactus, you know.
And yesterday I saw both of them trying to nurse at the same time, which is kind of, they're big now compared to what they were, so it's like,
Not babies.
it's kind of, I'm amazed that they both can get down there.
Well, they're cats, you know.
You know.
Say, we are cats.
So I want to thank everybody. I'm glad the news is not, as bad as I was worried it might become because of the way the doctor and Keene was talking. The way I understood him is her whole breast, deep down.
Well, he's not a breast cancer surgeon.
Right. So, see, she just gets up and walks away. So I don't think he was getting anything.
Well,
And if he was, it was just a drop or two. But anyway,
it's been so long, I doubt that she hasn't let him do anything. I doubt that there's anything there to get.
yeah. Okay, come here, big girl. Oh, everybody want to say hello to Maggie? Hey, Maggie. Say hi. Hey, don't pick me up. I'm not a cuddler. Okay, Lucky. Oh. And here's Lucky. Oh, hey, everybody. Look, Lucky. Say hi to everybody. So I guess that's all I have. If anybody has a fox in somebody's yard.
Stole the golf ball with the guy
He's
practicing with.
He's stealing golf balls.
Oh, more than 100.
Oh my.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
On that point, real fast, folks, my grandmother, my step-grandmother or adoptive grandmother, or my adoptive grandparents.
She adopted a fox.
Well, she, they had a farm. They were, they were
Oh God.
farmers, and they had a chicken coop, and the snakes. This is back down in Texas, and the snakes would get in the coop and eat the eggs, steal the eggs. So she took plastic Easter eggs, and just kind of put them here and there in the coop. And one day she took me down to the stables because the coop was on the other end of the stables, and she showed me the snake wrapped around this old fence post.
Yeah.
It had a bulge in it, and she said, "Well, see, that's why I put plastic Easter eggs in the coop, because they can't crush them, and it kills the snakes." And I don't know if it actually helped reduce the number of snakes that got in there or not, but at least that was one egg she got to keep instead of a snake getting it, because it was a plastic egg the snake got. So anyway, I just wanted to. And what month is Breast Cancer Awareness Month?
October.
October? Oh.
Yeah.
So. Okay, people. Bye.